Hey guys, Captain Josh with Gone Coastal TV. We're here with Mark Mills from Daiwa. He's in town for the week, and just wanted to go over one of my favorite reels from Daiwa right now, the Certate lineup. Mark, these things are built like tanks.
Yep.
You log this thing down, and
it doesn't feel like a tank, so that's the thing. So first off, thanks for letting me come out here, dude. Kind of a treat to come out to Emerald Coast Tackle and hang out with you. We don't get to fish on this trip, but I'm coming back in a few more weeks to come out and fish with you.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
But yeah, you're right. These things are built very well. This is our Certate. We've got the 8,000, 10,000. You know, it's not our apex reel at this price point. You go into Saltiga, but one step down, you're still, you know, $500, $600 for a reel. It's not a cheap reel. You're fishing with nice stuff. You've got yourself here all machined aluminum frame. Keeps everything in precise alignment. You know that, pulling on fish, no gear movement whatsoever. That's going to make your reel feel smooth, as you know. You said.
Oh yeah, it's one of the smoothest reels I've ever picked up.
That's why I said it doesn't feel like a tank. Tanks are rough. No, it's super smooth, and it's going to stay that way for a long duration. You know, you fish every day.
Yeah, I've had mine for over a year. Use them day in and day out in the Gulf, and they're holding up. Yeah. I haven't had one issue with them.
Yeah, like I said, you got an all machine frame. What you're going to notice on the frame, which is kind of the big thing, is our MQ design. So what that does, it's a 360-degree side plate here. You can see there's no screws. Everything is kind of underneath this side cap. What that side cap does is, number one, with no screw areas, it allows us to have a much bigger gear. You can look at the competition. Basically, if you took this off, this is the whole gear. So if you look at competition's reels, the gear is about half of that size. Even though we get the same gear ratio, we actually get more, more power, more torque with the bigger leverage of the gears. So, and once again, bigger teeth, it allows it to just last longer, like you were saying. The other thing is that when you go into this scenario here with the MQ, it keeps everything water sealed. So you're going to get a lot less water into your reel. Any type of debris or corrosion is not going to happen. It keeps your gear set clean and nice. So, and that also is the stability area of it, being that it's all one piece. When you have an area where there's screws, you get flex as it softens. There's no flex here. Keeping everything in precise alignment. That's the name of the game.
Talking about seal, this reel is mag sealed.
Yep. So on this reel, we have mag seal. If I'm not mistaken, we've got mag seal on the roller bearing here, which is a oil sealed bearing. It's the technology that we have. We have a patent on it. It's a special bearing. You can't just take a regular bearing and drop oil on it. It's a magnetic oil. But we also have here down the pinion gear and main shaft, we have the mag seal area. That allows no water or intrusion or corrosion or anything to enter into the gear set. Once that enters into the gear set, problems happen. So this keeps it from doing that. It's going to last longer, stay smoother, the whole name of the game on that.
And talking about mag sealed, correct me if I'm wrong, but in my understanding of it, it's almost like synthetic oil in a vehicle. It's always stuck to the gear. Your gear's never dry. Correct.
So most people, in order to keep water out of their reels, they use a rubber seal. And the rubber seal creates friction and resistance. So you're going to feel it as you turn the handle. It's going to be hard to turn the handle. The mag seal is an actually true air barrier or oil barrier that it doesn't allow water or intrusion to go down there, but there's no friction. So it's super smooth.
Maintains that smoothness.
Yes, so the smoothness and the light rotation. Adding to that light rotation brings us into another subject. This has our Zion rotor, which is a true carbon fiber rotor. What does that do? So what that does is it actually, one, being that it's carbon fiber, lightens the whole weight of the reel rather than aluminum. The lighter the reel is, better. But the lighter that you keep this rotor is, the less inertia it takes to turn it. Easier to turn the handle.
That makes sense.
Not much of a factor when you're bringing in fish, but retrieving lures or baits, it's just easier to bring in on that side. You know, you're looking at a ton of drag pressure too. So somewhere 40 to 55 pounds of drag. You know who uses that much. They say they do, but they don't.
A lot.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, I caught one of the biggest fish the other day.
Yes, you did, because you took a picture of it.
Yeah, I sent
that was a toad.
We weren't trying to catch it. We hooked a nice snapper, and my daughter had it on. Almost instantly got ate by that Goliath grouper. And I tell you what, I'm glad it was that reel, because that torque you're talking about, I don't know if I could have got it without it.
So like I said, the MQ design gives you, number one, the smoothness, but being with the larger gears, more power, more torque, same gear ratio as everything else, but all around better. And we make this in a multitude of sizes. This is a Certate SW saltwater design. This is the 10,000, the 8,000. We go up size on that. So all in all, great reel. We love having you fish it because you're really a good representation to the Daiwa brand. And we appreciate that. And you know, you got to have good tackle if you're out every single day.
Man, it's my favorite reel right now, especially on the personal side. It's a little expensive for putting in customers' hands day in and out, but when I'm out there for myself, or if I'm targeting big fish, I know I need a lot of drag. I bring these out.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, yeah, granted, like I said, you're $500 and some dollars. It's not cheap, but we still have a lot of the same technology. You can drop down in price to one of the Saltus MQs or a BG MQ that has the same technology. We build it at a price point for many anglers. That you're still going to get a lot out of it. You know, you may not have the Ferrari, but you're definitely driving a really nice Corvette either way.
All right, I appreciate it.
No, it's quite an honor to be here at the shop. Nice to kind of see everybody, and I'm only here for a couple days, but I'm heading back, but I'll be back in a couple weeks.
All right, you guys, if you guys want to check out more about these reels, check their website out at daiwa.com.
Thanks.